On the T side, now Refresh, he's pushing out. He's going for the contact play towards Monster, but there's two Ts on the close left ready for this. Flash over the top, they have to turn. It gets a little bit awkward, and they do survive. Jerry wins out in the rat race with the 2 kills.
And the flash was perfect. It fully blinded those players outside of Monster, but Refresh just couldn't land the shot. Shush did eventually push in and get the trade. But that's just not enough. Off of that, you have 2 players blind. They're isolated. It's the perfect play. You have to find the kills. Now, there's 1 player inside of the A site. That's Cadian. They don't have a kit for the retake. Flash comes in. It's perfect. Kenzie swings. Gets the opening onto Cadian. A bomb site is open. 2 CTs have to rotate in. And again, Jack, they don't have a kit.
You've got to do something huge now. Outnumbered. 2 versus 4. Stown and Tessus, with 1 smoke to work with between the 2 of them. Tessus will peek out first, looking behind the bins, trying to clear towards the site. T's are in good close pants to play for this as well. He's going to jump round the corner and try and bait out the info. That's the smoke drop, but that's the shot from Kenzie. A lovely tap from Tessus, but it won't.
Shot, Cadian gets it, so it's a 1-for-1. But it's not the worst 1-for-1, as Tessus is actually the one to find the pick towards middle. So his spot's given up now, and he can't get away. He has that player inside of Connector, isolating him. This smoke is going to be perfect. They drop 2 mollies on top of him. The smoke now just causing so many problems. He's able to stay alive for such a long time. Finds his second of the round. Stown is here to make sure no flank can come in, and he's just in such a rough spot. And actually, no, he misses it. Norway finds the trade back, and Tessus with the miss as well. And that means now the middle of the site, the middle of the map, is completely opened up. Norway's looking for more. He swings down, finally is put down, as Shush with the headshot, the silenced M4, means that Shelfie's in a 1 versus 2. He's going to push into the site. He has the smoke to drop. The CTs aren't nearby, so the bomb plant's going to be able to come in, but it's going to be a tough post plant.
They're going to split up for this. 1 player going towards long, the other pushing rapidly up towards the site and trying to keep his attention. Little gap through the smoke, but the problem is, Shush is there. He'll peek out, had a clear line of sight back up onto him. Finds the frag.
Sandbags over towards B as well. Again, just to sort of hold whatever control they can. Zorte's here, flash is good. The swing out from Tezes is going to find the kill. So he swings out off the back of the flash, lands the headshot onto Norway. He wants to play around the smoke as well. He wants to go on top. Risky with the op of Zorte nearby. He might be holding for this. Counter smoke going to cause problems. They're going to back away. That op is going to leave as Shelfie makes his way out B.
This is being watched. Reflash, ready for the push. Backs off over towards Graffiti just as they're starting to work their way up. 1 foot after another. Shush, watching the angle on short as well. The rest of the CTs have now rotated over. They're in good position to deal with this, and 1 by 1, all of the frags will be secured. And they keep 5.
Coming in from Stown. Now as he repositions, going to go back over to site as the execute comes in. All 4 players coming up long.
It's down. He's on the site, ready for the push, covered by Cadian, so that'll be the connection onto Jerry. He goes down with the first, ready for more. He's blind, but he's still punishing. It's just 1 man left alive. Yet to get himself into the game. No frags yet.
Ooh.
Can't hit that one either. Drops the Molotov in case he's being pushed, but he is being attacked from all angles. Dives over the rock. Look how spooked he is in a scenario like this. He knows they're coming, but he doesn't know when. He doesn't know where. They're going to try and kill him after time. And that's the worst case scenario. He misses the shot. He goes down. That's the AWP taken out.
No pressure applied to the CTs at B at all. And because of it, you take a look, they're able to just stack 3 over towards the A site consistently. As Shush even finds him. Just 19 HP, but he does find the kill. So now it's 5 versus 3. All 3 players working up the bathrooms. Tezes is still tucked away deep and long, holding for the push. We're relying on Cadian to get this first contact. We should see Stown rotating over right now, though.
Cadian, he sees that little bit of his waistline, knows it's a freebie, hits the shot. Norway, can he do anything huge for them? He's had some great shots on the Deagle. This time with the AK, he's going to be running into the awaiting arms of Cadian. That was a lovely adjustment. Zorte, he's been in a world of hurt, Davey. With that frag coming in, you know, he was hoping there was no time to die, but he's double. Oh, here we go. Okay, the first frag found for Zorte. Problem is, he is going to get traded back upon as Refresh. Hard commits for 2. Kenzie, he strikes against him. drops down, grabs the AWP, 3 versus 3.
Flash timing from Heroic was just a little bit off there. If it came in 1 second sooner, Zorte would have been blind. The push through the smoke would have been perfect. They would have been able to find both kills, potentially get away with their lives. Instead, mistiming on the utility means that we're in a 3 versus 3, but the 2-man setup here on this B bomb site, you can see they're going to be able to easily play off of each other now. Wherever the hit comes in from the T's, they're going to be able to swing together, take the fights together, and they're relying on Cadian's op to just hold down that A bomb site. He's going aggressive now up there as well. He's peeking out, so he has the information. So the CTs are going to just stay dedicated to this 2-man B play as the hit comes in.
TeSeS ready to let it rip like a Beyblade as the push comes out. Norway will fade out of existence. Stown takes a tag, but he will still be in the fight. Good adjustment from Kenzie. Nade off the wall as well.
Cadian. So lucky with this timing. Jerry finds the kill. Cadian can't get the op out in time. The swing from Jerry works to perfection. Player is able to rotate back over to the B site, and that's where the hit's coming in. Smoke, gonna keep Shush alive. He's tucked away at the barrels. He's done a lot of damage towards Jerry as they're crossing the site. They don't have the utility, but they're finding the kills. Kenzie with the headshot onto Refresh. Shush dies inside of the smoke. TeSeS gets tagged, and everything now, Jack, finally goes the way, starts going back the way of Heroic as the retake's in. They're not looking for TeSeS. Zorte drops. Both players so low now. They're pushing in from CT. One player on short. He's worried about his flank, and it's just slowing down this CT retake. The low players need to go first. Cadian with the op. You can see he's jumping around his teammate. Gonna take the bait, but Norway with 2. Finds the double frag. TeSeS with 20 HP. He's just gonna get out. He's just gonna run. Time's over. Time's up. He's getting away.
Norway saying no way with the Galil. And forZe do take a 4th round. So we go 8-4. TeSeS is able to pull off the angle. Now TeSeS, he's been a bit of a nightmare inside of toilets, and they've got a 3-player setup to deal with this. Refresh with a fast adjustment, hits the headshot off onto Jerry. Now TeSeS, he can play the game of push and pull, and he'll start to advance into the back, and this has got a tease trap, Davey.
They know Refresh is here, but that smoke towards the front of bathrooms is causing problems. They don't know TeSeS is around. He flanks around the corner. He finds 2 headshots. Down in long bathroom, shuts down the flank, and now it is just Shalfie. And what happened that round is Cadian aggressive on short with the op. forZe assumed it was the 3-man B play. They thought they would have had a second player inside of the water to support Cadian, one watching Monster. They know the op is at B, so they go aggressive towards the A site. They run up fast.
And they've had a lot more success when they've gone for these B plays. So if they can hit their shots here, maybe there's room for improvement in the last round of the half. Refresh, though, always stopping them on entry. We'll hit 1. Jerry, he falls.
Oh, miss nade. That would have killed Shush.
Now this is rough. She's still fighting at a disadvantage. Zorte, he runs into the side. Norway with a Galil will be able to give Refresh a good fright. The Stown's going to clear towards close short. That's another frag picked up for Kenzie. And we're down to the 3v2. Scope Acadian in a good angle to deal with this if they swing round. Shalfie's got his nades out, and Stown will come in with the double. That's 4 kills for him overall in the round. And Heroic take the half.
Did you know Bled did 12 years of ophthalmology?
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, he's an ophthalmologist.
Well, you learn something new every day. Norway will be able to hit 1 at least onto Shush, and Kenzie trades it back onto TeSeS as well. So Heroic in a big disadvantage into this round. One of the few times we've seen them this far down. They tried to go for the same play though, just send Refresh sprinting out through Monster and hope that he can get the shot onto the back of the short player. This time it doesn't work.
Yeah, it was a bit of a bonus round for them, right? They just sent the MAC-10s out Monster, hoping they could find something a little crazy. Head armor was purchased from forZe though. Not that it really mattered. They didn't find the headshots regardless. You can see the immediate reaction here from Heroic is to go up towards long. There is 1 player isolated here. That is Norway. He's tucked away in the corner. If he gets cleared, I mean, Cadian's jiggling it, but it was a lazy clear. Happens to everybody. We all do it. We all do it on occasion. You don't expect the guy to be solo aggressive long in a 4 versus 2.
It is unfortunate. But fortune has favored the brave, and Heroic have certainly been brave into this game. Down as well, pushes straight out, support from Cadian as he will hit that 1.
No, I'm the Canadian.
Yeah, you're always confusing me.
I know.
Silly Canada man. Ooh. Hello, Jerry. Okay, so 3v3, well, scratch that. TeSeS is in the round, so of course he's just going to find a pick. Jerry does battle back though. and it is a 2-on-2. Refresh is on the site. Cadian still just holding, ready for someone to come lurking around towards short pipe. So it's all up to Refresh, really.
Did he see him? No, I thought he did. It looked like Zorte saw him, but now... Yeah, it doesn't really matter. He posts on it anyways, finds the kill. Cadian playing very slow. They got the map control. They got out into the B site. They waited out the utility, and a crucial miss from Cadian means that forZe are going to...
And Heroic, already repositioned, grouped up outside a monster. The smoke is down, and the setup is there. Anti-flash behind the barrels. Norway supporting him as well. Flashes in, ready for the push. Watching the tight Kurt angle. Jerry's holding short. And they do come bombarding in. He hits 2. Cadian gets the adjustment off. They clear close towards short. Stealthy able to peek out and cut his way through both of them. Left in a 1v1 now. All on Stown. And Kenzie, he's coming up in the back line. Stown will hold for short. He's going to re-peek out on Monster for this as well. Oh, so tight. So close. But instead... goes back onto the site and hard commits to the bomb plant. Kenzie's walking up, stealthy stuff. Will he be ready for it? He's not looking in the right angle. Kenzie's able to flank him.
The rotations aren't in yet. Shalfie's coming, but TeZe, he's found it. He's pushed. He's going to find the kill. That's the first one. That's the freebie. Rotations are coming. Off is on the stairs, but the Molotov's going to isolate him. He doesn't have the HP. And now the bomb site's taken. This post plant is going to be almost impossible for the CTs to retake. These counter utility, they still have 2 more smokes as well. That's 1 used towards Bang. 3v4 Jack. I mean, they have 2 kits. They have 1 smoke, but with the HP, this is an absolute nightmare for forZe.
It's not what you want whatsoever. They can cycle those smokes to burn more and more time off the clock. If you're going to go for this, it's got to be off your brawn. They do push up, hard spam from TeZe. That's 2. 3 frags into the round for him. He wants to end it with the 4K, and they're all going to push up to slay. 20 HP, tagged round the corner from Refresh. 16-9. Heroic do pick it up in the end. They lock down the shenanigans here on Overpass and walk away with the win, going 1-0 up in the Swiss.
Yeah, the favorites do end up closing it out in the end. It was a game that looked very Heroic-sided. We saw forZe